across the man, the Hall of Famer, Mr. Andre Dawson himself. How we doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
You had a very illustrious Major League career and made it to the Hall of Fame, and now you've been honored here as the Pitcher Hit Club honoree. How does it make you feel right now?
Well, I received an award here back in 1987, my initial year with the Chicago Cubs. And what a dramatic year for myself. My first year here, winning the MVP award and being accepted as a hometown favorite. I'm with them Wrigley faithful, and it was a unique experience for me. Opened my eyes as a ball player. I played 6 wonderful years here, and I've always enjoyed every opportunity that I've had to come back to the city of Chicago and work or do something with the Cub organization, or just to kick it around, relax, enjoy myself, and enjoy the city.
You became somewhat of a legend here in Chicago.
Well, I won't go that far. I was a favorite. Of course, given the organization a blank contract, then winning an MVP award, kind of spoke volumes and made fans aware of, there's a difference in playing the game and loving the game and not just playing the game for the money. And like I say, eventually over time I became one of the favorites here, and Chicago was and always will be very special to me.
As every kid dreamed of playing the big leagues, let's take you back, little ways back. Where did it start for you?
It started in rookie ball, Lethbridge, Alberta, the Pioneer League out in Western Canada. I was drafted by the Montreal Expos in the 11th round in 1975. I played a couple of years of minor league baseball. The year following Lethbridge, I played AA 2 months in Quebec City, and then I played the last 3 months of that year in Denver, which was their AAA farm club, and in the big leagues all in the same year. So my stint in the minor leagues was real brief, all of about a year and a half.
You was in high school. Did you know you'd be in the big leagues? Did you have that dream?
No, it was a far and remote dream as a kid. A million kids want to grow up and do the same thing. And I just kept telling myself, and I had influence from my mother, my grandmother, about, follow your dreams, set goals. You surround yourself with people who can play an important role in your upbringing, in your life. The ones who won't necessarily stroke you always, but kick you in the rear end when that's needed. And I tried to do that. I tried to surround myself with positive people and, just follow my vision and work in that direction. And you got to have a little luck. You got to be dedicated, determined, have the desire to want to get to that level. And that's all I knew growing up. And lo and behold, everything just kind of worked out for me.
And we got about 1 million young aspiring baseball players watching you. Take us back to when you made it to the big leagues for the first time and walked in that locker room and saw your uniform. What was that feeling like?
Well, it was in Pittsburgh, and just the excitement of being called up with a couple of teammates, finally getting to the big leagues, and seeing the major league players that you had followed throughout the organization, and some of whom you had briefly met, and to finally get into a big league stadium and to step out on that field and see the likes of Willie Stargell, Dave Parker, of course you're in awe, you're excited, you're pinching yourself. Is this for real? The excitement it was overwhelming, but I had to, at the end of the day, say, at the end of the night, I should say, get on my knees and just thank God that my dream had come true.
Last question: 20 plus years later, you get that call, say you made it to the Hall of Fame. What was that feeling like?
Very humbling experience. I felt my career had come full circle, and I never really played the game for that purpose. I just would hope that I would just get an opportunity one day. And for me, longevity was the key, being able to persevere. And if you do it and you do it on a consistent basis, the numbers pile up. And at the end of your career, you never know what might happen. But to be enshrined into a fraternity that's the elite, the best to ever play the game, when I got that call, my body just went numb. I said, finally, at last. And then to be able to step on that stage and finally give a Hall of Fame speech with the guys sitting behind me, I just can only be thankful that I was one of those individuals who had a dream and, was able to fulfill and live out my dream.
Coach, on the road with the man, Andre Dawson. Appreciate it. Thank you.